One of the most common questions that I receive is about motivation. In particular, how can I create motivation for myself? Well, in order to feel more motivated to do the things that you know you need to do, first understand a little bit deeper about motivation. To say that you need to create a motivation, it means you still do not understand that actually you do not need to create motivation because you're always motivated. The question is, what are you motivated about from moment to moment? Why do I say that we are always motivated? Because regardless what you do, as long as you're awake, there is always a reason behind why you do the things that you do. And when you understand that reason, when you explore and identify and understand that reason, then you understand what is the motivation. When you decide to procrastinate, when you decide to watch a lot of YouTube videos, this video is okay actually, right? But when you decide to, even this video actually, when you decide to watch this video, for example, even though you know you have a deadline, you have another work that you need to finish, it doesn't mean that you're not motivated. It's just you're motivated to watch this instead of doing what you need to do. When you decide to eat the things that you know is not healthy for you, yet you still do it, it means you are motivated to do that instead of eating what's healthy for you. Why? Again, because we are always motivated, because there's always a motive. Motivation, it means motive. It means a reason behind why we do things. So in order to change what we are motivated about from moment to moment, understand this foundational knowledge first, that you are always motivated. So it's not about creating motivation, it's about managing it. It's about managing motivation. In order to manage it well, first we need to understand. By understanding, we can become smarter in the way we manage this motivation that's actually always there. So the next time, so here's how you manage well. The next time you're in a situation where you feel like, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Your brain knows that you should be doing something else. For example, when you're procrastinating and you're watching some other videos, while you know you have other work to do, again, we're not going to blame ourselves. We're just going to explore and learn to understand the reason. The energy, the intention is based on curiosity, not blaming or not being judgmental, just based on curiosity. So be kind to yourself, be compassionate to yourself in this process. I'm watching this video instead of doing the work that I know I need to finish. But however, it is what it is. Right now, I'm watching this video. Again, the intention is underlined by curiosity. Why is that? Why am I watching this? There must be a reason. If I'm watching this video instead of doing what I need to do, it means at this moment, I am motivated to watch this instead of doing that. Second, ask this question. Is it good for me? No. Okay. If it's not good for me, it means I need to manage this motivation better at this moment. So how do I do that? First, understand. Why am I more motivated to watch this video instead of finishing my work? It takes self-honesty to do this. And sometimes, especially in the beginning, it's not always easy. It takes practice, but even if you feel a bit difficult, don't stop. Because that's the nature of skills. This is a skill of exploring yourself. And every skill the first few times it'll always feel a bit more difficult. But the more you do it, the more you practice, along the way, it will start to feel more natural. You'll become naturally better at it. Not necessarily naturally amazing at it right away, but naturally and gradually become better at it. So let's go back. Explore with a curiosity. Why am I more motivated to watch this instead of doing that work? Explore and be honest. And then, as it turns out, the reason why I'm more motivated to watch this video because I am curious about the content of this video. I'm so curious. What will that guy do? What will he do? What will she do? Whatever it is. But it's to satisfy our curiosity, to satisfy my curiosity. That's why I decided to watch this video right now, even though I know I have something else that I need to finish. Okay, again, don't be judgmental. It's just about understanding, right? Now you understand the reason, you understand the motive. The next question, because we know, okay, this is not good for me to continue to stay motivated to watch this instead of doing that. What I want is actually, I want to be more motivated to finish my work than watching this video. It means in order for you to switch your motivation, because again, you're always motivated, but you want to switch this motivation, it means you need to find other motives that would direct that energy, that motivation, to finishing this work. So ask yourself, what kind of reason or reasons, it can be the more the better, what kind of reasons that would trigger me to want to do this instead of watching this video? And this is where your creativity and imagination has a very, 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 very powerful impact. Because you can use your creativity, you can use your imagination all over the place. You can focus, you can take your mind way into the future or in the near future. For example, if the reason why I need to do this instead of watching this video is because if I do not finish this work on time, my performance will not be good. What kind of impact it would have on my career? What kind of impact it would have on my financial aspect in the long term? What kind of impact it would have on my self-esteem? I might be blaming myself. I might be labeling myself as a self-procrastinator. All of those negative things. And I don't want to experience all of that. I don't want to label myself as a procrastinator. I don't want to feel a low self-esteem. I don't want to have a negative impact on my career, on my finances. So, okay, use that as a motif. Use that as reasons for you to switch this energy from watching this video to doing the work. Doing this, it means you are using fear into your advantage. Because those reasons are things that you want to avoid. You're afraid if you don't finish this, it will have those negative impacts, those negative consequences. That means that is how we use fear into our advantage. That's how we are the one managing fear, not being controlled by fear. So, in a short term, it's okay to use fear into our advantage. It's okay to use fear to switch our motivation, even though in the long term it's not healthy to always use fear. But sometimes, just to get us started, just to get us to switch, fear is a very powerful tool, which in this case is the negative consequences if we do not do what we need to do. Use that. However, in the long term, you can also use the positive consequences as well as motives, as reasons. For example, the negative consequences would come from questions like what we just did. What if I do not finish this? What kind of impact it will have on this, on that, and all that? But you can also ask, if I did finish this, and if I finish this well, what kind of impact in the long run it would have on my career, or my finances, on my self-esteem, my self-confidence, on my mental health, and all of that. You can also ask that questions as well. That means you're using the positive consequences as the motives. And by the way, you can use both. You can use both. Like I said, the more reasons you have, the better. The more reasons it will trigger you to switch that even more effectively, to switch that motivation even more effectively. So ask better questions. First, dig into yourself. Understand, why am I doing this? With no judgment. Be compassionate as you ask yourself, as you try to explore and understand, why am I doing this instead of that? Just by being curious, just by trying to know more, learn more about yourself. Oh, this is the reason. Actually, this is not good if it stays like this. It's better if I'm doing this. It means this is the formula. In order for me to switch, it means I need to find more reasons. I need to bring those reasons into my conscious mind. Bring them up. The more the better. And even more effectively, if that when you're bringing those other reasons, you also visualize them. And then you bring your emotion when you visualize them. That will help even further for you to switch that motivation even faster. That's how we manage ourselves better. It's not always easily, especially at first in the beginning, but it's so worth it. You know it's true. I know it's true. And even right now, there's times when it's ups and downs, yes. But the more we practice, it'll be more ups rather than more downs. We're humans. There will be down times, yes. But which one do you want to dominate into your life? The ups or the downs? Take control, take responsibility. But even though you want to take control, you want to take responsibility, you want to manage it better, it starts by understanding it better. So we don't do too many trial and errors, because we understand better, because we learn. And I hope from this video, you get to learn and you get to manage it better. I hope this is useful, and I do hope that you use it. I'll see you in the next video. Very quickly, there's a research that reveals a universal pattern of phases that people go through in their journey of discovering and living their life purpose. And you can learn and find out in which phase am I in right now, and what's the next phase, and most importantly, how do I get there? Find your answers in Uncover Your Unique Purpose, a comprehensive and practical guide to discovering your life purpose. It's a research-based book and as well covered with all the exercises you'll need to discover your unique purpose. Get this book now and take a real step to your most unique self-discovery journey. This book is available on Amazon worldwide.